From Suncoast in Vegas, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event in the handicap division. That's Noelle Gregorich getting a strike in her 4th frame. She's the number 11 seed in this match play finals, taking on the top seed Dominic Montoya. What a story he has become all of a sudden. But we got a couple stories here in the right division, on the right lane in the scratch division also, as 16-time champ Sorel Cardenas is playing 14-time champ Hunter Mays. Both bowlers are deadlocked in, and Hunter is currently riding at least 15 strikes in a row because he just shot 300 in his semifinal match to oust Tyler Castronova. And oh, by the way, that's his second 300 game of the day. So white hot, playing his A game, loose and confident, and both bowlers started out front 3. This could be a real barn burner between two of our very best. And we talked about this in Albuquerque. When he strikes from that angle, he just makes them look like duck pins, not actual 10 pins. It's pretty amazing. The handicap difference over there is 25. Montoya's got to beat Gregorich by 25 to tie, 26 to win. Tyler's still not done bowling, even though he just got billsed by Hunter. He's playing Seth Stovall in the U17 title match over here. Stovall trails by 2 pins with that 4th frame double. Girls scratch already over with a great girls scratch title match. 256 to 244. Madison Holman over Marisol Buckles Ramirez. Scores weren't extremely high throughout the field, but the top bowlers lit them up and seemed to get better throughout the day. And Hunter was not the only bowler to have 300. He's the only bowler to do it twice, and the first bowler to do that in quite some time. We've actually got to look that up, as Gregorich comes up with a double of their own. But Montoya also shot 300. Any 300 game is impressive, but consider that Dominic has been bowling for roughly 5 months. I'll say that again. He's been bowling for roughly 5 months. Came out, finished in the top 4 yesterday. We re-rated him by about 30 pins overnight. All he does is crush that again today with that perfect game. Still got to win one more to win the title, though. Noelle's fearless. I guess that's clean. This argument always comes up. Is that clean? 9 spare strike. Oh, sorry. That was Daniel's score. Let's get her attempt at the 310. Well, now she's not clean, but was she before? Strike, 9 miss. Got her spare double, 8-1. I say clean. There's no asterisks for that. However, she has given off the scratch lead now by 2. Dominic can extend to a 12-pin scratch lead, but again is giving 25. And trouble for Cardenas there in the 5th, as he already in trouble by just sparing in the 4th. Right now that's bad news against Hunter. And now a big open split here. Very makeable though, just gotta tend to shoot in the 310, get that 3 to clip off the 4 on its way over to the 7. Sorel been doing this a long time. It's his senior season with us. Sorel just turned 44 years old last week, so yeah, time to wrap it up. Wins and a heap more title matches. That's pretty close. So
can't have them all wear masks and not have.
You want me to do the live video with covered up?
It needs to be up.
All right. Well, I'm going to try my best to continue to talk here. That's all right. Stovall gets his strike there in the 6th. He trails by 4. Montoya opened in the 6th and spares in the 7th. He trails by 12 plus pins. Hunter hasn't missed since Tuesday afternoon, and oh goodness, it continues. Mashing 5 in a row. Still trying to catch Riley Dempsey and Theo Dothay for 15-time winners. Well, Sorrell's next up on him is some guy named Dallas Leon, who was hanging out here all weekend with his UNLV people, going for number 17, which would be 18th on our list. No! Noel gets a bad break, chopping that into 7th. They're dead even scratch, and Noel's getting 25 through 7. So looking pretty good, and with time starting to run out. May's going to take a re-rack here. Already took it. Another nice shot from Gregorich. It was all Gregorich's all the time, as all 3 of them made the cut today who entered. And then they ended up playing each other a lot, which is really great for this guy who's got to take them all home later on and deal with it. Sunday afternoon, about 5 o'clock, I wash my hands of it and say, there, your problem now. Hunter loves it off his hand. That's about as much emotion as you're going to get out of him. Make it front 18. We won't ask him now, but I always wonder if, you know, he struck out in the game before the 300 to see how many in a row he actually has. Well, throw is how Tyler felt in the first game. All 10 in the 5th there, he knew it. That is Snorlax, right? I'll have to ask him. He's got a plastic ball named Snorlax. It's done a lot of good over the years. Big shot here for Montoya. Strike working, 8th frame, trails by 26 with the pins. Make it 16, so game on and handicap. He's been doing this all day long. So what a weekend for the Montoyas. The kid finishes in the top 4 yesterday, 1st or 2nd today, and his dad is at the Raiders game right now, and at least last time I checked, Raiders are doing good. I don't want to mess it up. Well, this is a story Sorrell's had before, and it's aggravating. You know, he's such a high-quality bowler, and there's not much you can do when you're running into front whatever right now. As he is almost out of time. The best he can do is 230. But you should never give up, because you just never know. Well, Noel misses that, and that makes things way more interesting over there. Not that that's the way she preferred. She's the one with the title. She won 1 career victory. It was quite a few years ago at this point, when she was 9 years old. Sorrell backups the heck of that ball. This is Gregorich in the 10th. Right, breaks up the split and leaves something makeable. She'll most likely have to have this. Of course, it all depends what Daniel will do. We'll add up all this math once she's done this 10th frame. She's got it. Excellence there from Gregorich. Fearless. Hunter's going to wait for a second here. Catch Stovall, who leads by a little bit over there. That's a 9th frame non-strike after 3 in a row. We'll catch that after we catch Hunter halfway to what would be a JBT first. Gets the 510 to trickle out. 161, and she's getting 25. So make that a 186. Dominic with 9 spare strike for 183. Dominic has to strike on this ball. Anything less, Noel wins. To cap off a dream day for Montoya. Doesn't have it, and Noel Gregorich wins today's JBT title. Wow. That's a heartbreaking finish for Dominic, but an awful lot of positives to take out of the entire weekend. Here is Mays in the 8th. No doubter in that one. So that's at least 20 in a row. We'll have to find out if he struck out in the game before the 300. Seth gets a strike over there in his 10th. He can max out for 220. If he gets the next hit, he wins U17. Sorrell wants a cold beer and a hot shower. He wants to get the heck out of Dodge right now. What he wants. Says it all. One of the funniest kids you'll ever meet, but I know that he is just honked off. More of these title matches haven't gone his way. Tough finish for Dom to an excellent weekend, and how about that? Greg Rich made it all the way through the brackets. 2 times the JBT champ. So just trying to get out of the way now. Game recognized game. Oh, glad you got rid of your softball to come win a bowling tournament, huh? Yeah. Excellent. Football. Oh, yeah. Well, we've had bowlers shoot 2 300s in one JBT event before. I am 99% confident that we haven't had a bowler have 3 300s in one JBT event. I don't know if East Coast has had that. The last back-to-back 300 I can remember is Stephen Black back in the 90s at Country Club. And nobody has shot 300 in the title match twice. All that on the line in the next 4 shots right here. Oh, no! He liked it, I liked it, just a pinch high. A fast 8 rears his ugly head. The string ends at least 20, and he can finally crack a smile. He knew the opportunity there, so he was all business as long as he needed to be, and now it's just a victory lap for the ages. My goodness gracious. Seth did get that second strike over there. He fires 220. He's going to win you 17. Tyler's going to get a beer and a hot shower too. He's had enough of this nonsense. Root beer, folks. Root beer. Great stuff. We do it again in Denver next week. Thank you to Becky and the whole team for having us. I fully expect the next 3 shots to strike. I swear those are duck pin messengers. Terrell's going to try to strike in the backup. Terrell's been doing some tinkering with his games. He had a little bit of a wrist issue that he was dealing with too. Has been working with a lot of little subtle changes and upgrades to his game. So it's good to see him in the finals. Well, here's a guy who hasn't shot a whole lot of spares in the last 2 hours. Can he finish off the day by converting the 6-8? Terrell. See, it was the left side, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what he said. You better believe it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, Hunter Mays! My goodness.
That was better than your free.
I bet you, I was just gonna say, I bet you he's as proud of that as he is of all the strikes. To make that a well-deserved hug from Pop. I tell you what, kid's pretty good at the bowl. And so's Terrell. He'll have his day again soon. But this ended up being the Hunter Mays show at the end of a fun weekend here in Vegas. Thanks so much. Like and share these things. We'll do it again soon next week from Colorado.